Hi, this is Maria Piegler with socialmediaonlineclasses.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to link to a photo or a downloadable file in your sidebar. And there are a couple of times that you'll want to do this. Over here in the sidebar for this blog, I've got photos of products that I offer that link to the store where you can buy them. Now, in order to do that, you need to link to a file that lives on your web host, and I'm going to show you how to do that. There's also another time when you'll want to link to a file, and that's anytime you want someone to be able to download something off of your sidebar. For example, I have my brochure. I have a free chart that people can get. They can download a sample chapter of my book, a unit study for homeschoolers, or lesson plans for quilt shops. All they have to do is click on that link and it will start downloading that file for them. So here is our demo site that we're working on for this tutorial, and I've got all the sidebar items here, and I'm going to add two different types of links here. I'm going to add a photo link of a product and also a downloadable link to a file. Now this is a two-step process. The first thing you'll do is upload the file, whether it's the photo file or a downloadable file, to your web host. And then once you've got that done, the second step is you'll create the link in your sidebar. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our web host and log in. And you're going to use a program called a file transfer program. And what that does is it copies a file from your computer to your web host so that people can access it online. When people need to look at a photo that you have or download a file, they don't look at it from your computer. They're going to look at it from somewhere online, and that will be your web host. So I'm going to go down to my file transfer program, and it's FTP for short. I'm using one called Unlimited FTP. The one that your web host offers might be called something different, but the process will be about the same no matter what kind of program they offer. You'll need to know where the file lives on your computer so you can point to it. All right, and here's the file transfer program, and you'll see two areas here. This is the area that you're copying from on your computer. It calls it the local file system. That's basically your computer. And then here you see a bunch of numbers, which is not very helpful, but that's my blog. And this is the Internet Protocol or IP address. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here on the local file system, which is my computer, and I'm going to highlight the file that I want to copy. And it's going to take me a moment to find where that is. Okay, this is the file that I want to copy. I'm ready to tell my blog host where I want to copy it. Now this is going to be consistent no matter what kind of blog you have in WordPress, no matter what the name is. They have a file structure that you need to follow, and that is public_HTML, and then you'll go to WP content, and then uploads, and then the year and the month. And then all you do is click on this arrow and it will copy it over for you. Voila, we're done. So we've gone ahead and completed the first step, which is uploading the file to our web host. Now we're going to go back over to our blog and log in. And we'll go to the widget area under the Appearances menu and create a new link. All right, now we'll go down to Appearance and Widgets. And again, we'll be using a text widget, which really gives you the most flexibility to create just about whatever you want within it. So here I'll go ahead and put that text widget in there, and I'm going to say, give it a title of Check Out My Latest Class. And what I'll be doing here is pasting in code that does two things. You'll notice that there's actually two brackets here. The first one creates the link where you're going to. For example, when you put your image in the sidebar, when you click on it, it's going to take you to your store, and this is the link that takes you to the store. And then the second area in brackets is the actual image location on your web host. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go in here and edit where I want this to go. So since I'm linking to a class, I want it to go to my class website, and that's the ahref link. Now here is the image source link, and here is where you are going to change where it appears on your web host. Now here you're going to enter in the name of your web host site, and then you'll do WP content uploads, the year, the month, and the name of the file. Now you won't have to, I'll put this structure in the assignment so you won't have to remember this. FB marketing. Okay, and that's it. And then you'll save it and close. And then we can click on the title of our site to go see our new image link. Wow, here it is. Now that's a pretty big image link. I might want to put a smaller version of it on my web host. But this is an example of something that you can do in an image link. And when I click on it, it takes me to my classroom site, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. Now you can also create a link that will download a file. And this is pretty much the same as what we just did. The only difference is in how you structure this. You can either have an image like I have here. Like for example, if I wanted people to download this image, they could do that by clicking on it as long as I have the correct link behind it. But you could also do what I did over here on my Color Mastery blog and just link to text, like download a sample chapter, download a quilting unit study for homeschoolers. And in that case, you're simply linking to text and you don't have to upload an image to your host, but you still do need to upload the file that you want people to download. This is Maria Piegler with socialmediaonlineclasses.com.